I was shaking my arm like this, and I just
we
saw
fat
that.
and shit.
We
You all
fat.
skinny and shit.
Yeah.
And you're
I'm fat.
Puerto Rican. Your skin's tighter.
Exactly. I don't
Proven
know.
fact.
And I'm rich as fuck. Just kidding.
Yeah. White people's skin be loose, bro.
Yeah, white people's skin. All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Warning. The Loud Spot podcast uses adult humor and adult language in its broadcast. It may be unsuitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, we are idiots. Please don't take anything we say offensive or to heart.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
I didn't realize Sam was recording when we were shaking our arms there. Like,
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
get a little butterfly arms there.
I may not have the fat, but I am like not strong either.
It's okay. I'm fat and not strong, so like that's just for looks. You know, it looks good on camera.
I bet you arm wrestle me.
Maybe.
Well, I'm getting old. I think a lot of it's just old man flab.
I got a little
Yeah.
bump right there. See that little bump?
I ain't got no bum. I like.
There you go.
It flexed a little bit. I like this when it gets out the back right there. That bow,
Bam.
them triceps. I love that. That's yeah. See, look, I love that.
Thank you guys for coming back on to the podcast today. So I'm gonna, even though it doesn't matter, I'm gonna give a little backstory about today's show.
Yep.
We recorded yesterday. We were live on Twitch. The homie Jesse Juggalo was watching.
Yep.
And my dumbass, man. So I got to pay attention to the recording time.
Hold on. You don't have to blame yourself and call yourself the dumbass because I'm on there too.
Okay, fine. Sam's an idiot.
Blame me.
It's his fault.
I didn't know that we were out of storage, guys.
Yeah.
So we all can log in and check the storage. We all can. All three of us can do that. And I've been deleting. We have 50 hours, which is like a year's worth of podcasting for us.
Holy crap.
Okay?
Right.
And we went 50.2 hours yesterday after the show, and they didn't have the we couldn't download the video. And yes, it was such a good podcast too.
Yeah, you couldn't view it, you couldn't do anything. And the thing is don't forget, guys, we were up to 476 episodes. And I'd say when I came in, we were at 89 episodes when we switched over to StreamYard.
Yeah,
so
we were on before. All those have been deleted though.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like we don't pay attention to that storage space that's on there, and we don't realize that because we're so many episodes ahead. So we have so many past episodes that are down. Now, granted, we were talking about Patreon, and I think that's the reason why we were keeping them, Sebastian, because we're going to download them all and put them on Patreon. But no one wants to support this.
No.
But now that I'm here, we're just deleting everything before me because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't count.
That's right.
It doesn't count now that I'm here.
Ground Zero with Jordan.
Yes.
That'd be a good name of a song. I should probably
Ground
write.
Zero with Jordan. Yeah, we should write that.
It's
just about terrible things, farting and smoking weed.
No, I mean, it's bad enough. Have you heard Sebastian's new song, Jordan?
It's amazing.
Dude,
it is. Oh,
look, not only does Sam not like it, he also hates the cover art for. And we have 56 seconds of it that I made.
Yes,
here we go.
It needs more.
I like it starchy. I like the bread with the butter. Well, you know I got the munchies. Party with some Bacardi. Now throw your legs in the air like Candace fucking Barbie. Thursday, martini's dirty. Got me sitting sideways. Now my hands are feeling flirty. Worthy, my eyes are blurry. Suck my dick, you fucking cunt. You stupid fucking hoe, bitch ass bitch. And do it in a hurry.
I wasn't supposed to sing there, but I had to.
Dude, that song is gonna make me famous as fuck. And
Dude,
you know
if it doesn't, I'm gonna be mad. Okay. I wish I could write that good.
Jordan looks like he should be. Jordan looks like the song. Like,
Boy 2000.
I imagine Jordan sitting on a beach out there in South Carolina with a 1995 boombox and just cranking
it up.
Cranking it up.
Look at that forehead.
Wait till we come out with the music video.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
wait.
We have the outfits picked out.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
Are you and David doing each other in that video? Because that's what I feel like.
No, we're gonna be.
I'm gonna
doing
send
different-
him. I'm gonna send him clips of me and the wife. Like she's gonna be dressed up as Barbie, and I'm gonna be Ken, and we're just gonna be like robot dancing. Like we're gonna be doing it in robot.
We'll put it in the video if you do that.
I know you would.
Yeah.
We might do that for real.
So,
She's got a blonde wig and everything.
Please do it. Please
We might have to do that. I'll be shirtless.
I'm asking you to please do that.
I got you.
Send it to me like this week sometime.
I'll talk to her
David's gonna be-
tonight.
David's gonna be wearing a suit with a pink bow tie, and I'm doing the Juan Cena outfit.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, I got to do the Juan Cena outfit.
What's the Juan Cena? I'm actually confused. What is Juan Cena?
The Juan Cena with the shirt and the glasses, the sunglasses.
John Cena.
Oh, okay. The from last week. That you
Yeah,
did.
the Sunday Funday
Yes.
thing.
The call out.
And he's gonna be wearing that, and yeah, it's gonna be a great.
Those pit
great-
vipers you have are beautiful. Those pink pit vipers. I
I
like
don't
them.
even think they're pit vipers. They're probably like store.
Yeah, they're
dollar
store knockoffs. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Let me go get him real quick. Hold
I don't
on.
know if they're real pit
no.
vipers.
Let me go
No,
get him.
no. We got a show to do, sir. We got a show. To
That
do.
doesn't matter. I can cut it out.
Do it in a hurry.
Yeah, Sam. So what, Sam? What about that song don't you like?
All of it.
I knew it.
I mean, all of it.
I knew it.
It's horribly. You can't even rhyme. You just a at the end of everything.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then all you guys have it
Dude,
to
if you can rhyme party, and Bacardi together,
And
party
flirty.
Bacardi.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
My hands are
no.
flirty, dirty.
Yeah, all he's doing is putting tay on it. You're like a mumble rapper. That's
Sir,
all you
Yeah,
are.
I was about to say rappers do it all the time. I've heard one song that everything ended with bitch. It was like bitch, bitch, and I was like,
I know.
it's
okay,
easy
but
to
yeah.
rhyme when that's it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's horrible comedy music that I read. My ears hate me right now. They're telling me they want to leave my face.
I think the music
you.
video. I think the music video is going to be so bad.
Yes.
It's going to be so good at the same time, especially if Jordan's in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, please, you and Raven got
I'm gonna talk to her tonight about it for real.
Do
I'll
it.
put her in some stupid pink lingerie or something like that, and I'll be.
I didn't even think about that. You know, and the thing is, the cover art. I woke up this morning with a slight hangover, and I was like, you know,
Imagine that.
I'm gonna get. So I oh my god, if you can see my Google search, it was like naked Barbie doll, fucking Ken doll, dildos.
You should have chat GPT, bro. Should have chat GPT'd it.
I
Yeah.
didn't think about that.
Yeah.
My Google search, I was like, God damn. Did anyone see my Google
The
search?
feds are coming to your house.
You're going to jail. You're
100%.
P. Diddy's lawyers are going to contact you.
Yeah.
They need to have to say literally. I
Actually,
was like,
they won't even touch you. They're not
They
even
just
gonna.
think I have a weird. They think I have a weird freak fetish for naked Barbie dolls with dildos.
This guy
But then some of the pictures I got were actually girls with dildos with guys' butt cheeks spread. And I was like, next. I was like, do I have to keep on going through the pictures till I found the
That was your search history before this.
Yeah, don't lie.
There's nothing new.
Google's going off of memory.
Exactly.
Dudes with gaping buttholes. I don't know how this got here, guys.
All right.
know you
Well,
like this.
talking about dicks and buttholes, have you guys checked out Tom Segura's new show, Bad Thoughts?
What's
I
that
want
with
to.
dicks and buttholes? Oh,
Well,
does it?
here it does actually,
Yeah.
100%. So
A lot of his comedy.
Tom Segura and Tom Segura. If you've seen him, he's got Two Bears, One Cave with Brett Kreischer. He's got Your Mom's House with his wife Christina. Well, he's got this new show, almost like
my two favorite podcasts.
two favorite podcasts.
That I've never
So
heard of.
he's never heard of. He doesn't even know who Brett.
He has no idea who
Segura
Tom
is.
Segura
I really
is.
don't know who Tom Segura.
You know who
I
Joe
know-
Rogan is?
Hold on. Wait. Sam, before you continue,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yeah.
what Tom Segura, whatever his fucking name is not the same as Joe Rogan. That's like saying you knew who Howard Stern is.
All these dudes
Well,
are under Joe Rogan's wings now.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
Ari
all of
Shafar.
I don't know who
all
that is.
they've all come from
Ari
Joe Rogan.
Shafar?
He has made these kids. Ari Shafar, yeah, Ari Shafar, whatever.
How come he's not making
He's the one that fought Bobby Lee. He beat up Bobby
Yeah.
Lee.
They beat
Who's
up
Do you know who
Bobby
Bobby Lee is?
I don't know who Bobby Lee is. No.
Christ. Tiger Belly. Jesus Christ.
Andrew
Shout out to Tiger
Santino.
Belly.
These guys are all
I know
popular
Tiger
now.
King.
Oh
No,
God.
I know you.
That's what
you
I look
would
like
know
right now.
Tiger King.
I look like that.
All right. Anyways. Regardless, guys. So he's got a new special out. It's called Bad Thoughts, and it's a bunch of shorts. And one of the funniest things that he has on there, he has a lot of sexual references, and so I would recommend you not watching with kids. Just saying.
Just like you don't listen to Oscar and the Birdman around your kids.
Yes.
Yeah, don't listen to Oscar and Birdman around your kids.
Even if you're an adult, don't really know.
But he's been trying to pick a fight with Garth Brooks all year long, and one of his biggest things that he's told him is like, Garth, where did you hide a body? Well, he did a little sketch comedy, and here's one of the bits right here.
Comedian Tom Segura is taking his feud with Garth Brooks to new levels thanks to Netflix, and we have got to talk about it. If you didn't know, comedian Tom Segura has gone viral many times in recent years for his theory that Garth Brooks is not just a country music icon, but actually one of the most notorious villains in America's history, including this phrase, "Where are the bodies, Garth?" which you can find on anything Garth Brooks does. Now, there's no evidence of this, and Garth has never responded to Tom's allegations, but he has blocked him. And now, Tom is releasing a Netflix show called Bad Thoughts that's a series of episodic adventures like The Twilight Zone, and one of them looks pretty familiar.
He kidnaps fans. And then he tortures them.
Hey, speak of the devil. Sure. I like that.
That last part, "I like that," is a reference to the first video Garth Brooks ever posted on Facebook.
We're now on Facebook. I really wasn't sure about this at the start. But then a friend of mine said something that just made all kinds of sense. She said, think of it more as a conversation. I like that.
Honestly, I never thought this joke would go this far, but with the show set to launch in early May, millions more may soon be poking fun at Garth. What do you think? Comment below and let us know.
You know what I think? I think that okay, never mind. But imagine like being a super fan of whoever you're a super fan of, right?
Right.
And then you go to their concert and it's like, hey man, you know what? Come backstage.
After part. Yeah, this is how Sebastian would get kidnapped, by the way. He's gonna lay out how he get kidnapped.
And then you're like, oh, I'm hanging out with Jolie Rowe right now, or fucking MGK, you know, it'd be MGK
Right.
be the one that'd do it to you. And you're hanging out with MGK, and then MGK is like, hey man, you know, let's go get some drinks over here. The next thing you know, you're fucking smashed on the back of the head, handcuffed to some fucking stable somewhere, right? And there's dog or horse shit around you with hay around you there, and he's like beating you in the fucking face. Are you that mad you're getting beat up because MGK is the person you love? Like, are you still kind of okay with it?
I don't think you're okay with it. Period.
Nah.
I don't think you're okay at all.
Why is MGK hanging out in a horse stable with hay?
First of all, I don't think that's a better one. Like, why are you picking on MGK? He's never done any of this weird ass shit. I don't think.
Dude, he fucking peed in Megan Fox's mouth or some shit.
Yeah, that's Megan Fox. That's a
That
Megan
happens all the
Fox
time.
thing. I think that's a Megan Fox.
P.
thing.
Diddy was peeing in what's her name's mouth.
No,
Yeah.
that was R. Kelly. That was R. Kelly.
No, P. Diddy was peeing in whatever.
Cassie. Yeah.
He
Which
was-
we'll talk about later. By the
Well,
way,
he
guys.
was peeing in her mouth, I guess, and she had like all kinds of weird mouth shit because what is it with
Okay.
these celebrities wanting to pee in people's mouths?
I have no idea.
Like, I would.
The power thing.
If someone said
I'm
pee in my
assuming.
mouth, would you say no if a girl's like, oh, pee in my
I couldn't
mouth?
do it. I couldn't do it.
You
I'm
think
sorry.
you have
I-
stage, you think you have
that's
stage fright?
I would have stage fright. It's just disgusting.
Like when you go in the military, they watch you pee, right? To make sure you're not on drugs, like in a cup or whatever.
Yeah, over at MEPS. That's what you're talking about. When
Yeah,
you,
MEPS,
when you
yeah.
go.
The
They watch you pee. I remember when I went through there, it was hard to pee with a dude watching me.
I couldn't
Yeah,
do
but
it.
didn't
There's no way.
weren't you in trouble before then with juvenile hall and all that kind of stuff? That they watched you pee all the time?
No, I never went to juvie.
Yeah, he's the Vacaville villain.
I'm the
Haven't you heard-
Vacaville. The Vacaville.
I heard about that.
No, but so okay. So if a girl was like, "Oh, pee in my mouth," yeah, you wouldn't.
How did we go from MTV? Yeah, what is
No, I
wrong with
couldn't do
you,
it, bro.
Sebastian?
I couldn't do it.
Well,
You need
she
to
like-
stop-
she was begging you, like
See-
take her out, like.
I guess I'd have to. I'm a people pleaser, you know. I would. I guess I'd have to.
See, I was gonna make that the fucking clip. I
I
guarantee
am gonna make
you.
that clip. I'm gonna make the clip and get you both fired.
Just begging for it.
It's just
Yeah.
wanted. You gotta do it. They're begging for if they're begging for it.
They're begging for a golden shower. I guess you got to give.
How about
Yeah,
like
I-
pee on the tits?
I mean, I peed on my wife in the shower, so I mean,
Yeah, so
That's because you're trying to get her out of the way so you can get the hot water.
Yeah. No, I don't want the hot water. She bathes in the That's why we don't shower together.
That is hot water.
Yeah, she is in the flames of hell when she bathes. I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
What's our first
All right.
song for the
This
week?
first song is so those of you guys who are listening at home and stuff like that, we decided that we are going to allow Sebastian and Jordan to pick the song choices for the week. That
This
we're all
song's
three
terrible.
of us different changes.
Look, Sam's apologizing.
I'm apologizing already.
Music.
This is so
I
bad.
want to apologize. I want to apologize first to our listeners for Sebastian's music is actual music that he creates.
In my taste.
And then I wanted to apologize for Jordan's taste in music. This one's from years ago, Bad Baby featuring Little Yachty right here on the Loud Spot.
Shit go hard. This is perfect.
Gucci flip flops, fuck it, hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock. Pull the 6 out, winter time, dropping the top. Give it to they pussy ass, turn this shit up a notch. Gucci flip flops, make a kick rocks. This a big clock, check the wrist watch. Gucci flip flops, fuck it, hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock. Bad baby, got these bitches bustin' for cash. Do the dash, try to play me, bitch, I'm bustin' your ass. Lot of gun sounds, rolling bust down. Why these bitches mad? Cause they trash and they fucking for cash. Too official, blow the whistle, bitch, I'm fly as a bird. Take a picture, get your issue, bitch, a dime a word. Walk in the bank, fuck it up, poking that bitch with a shank, fuck it up. I'm about to look at your bag, make a double back and clear up a tab. Gucci flip flops, fuck it, hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock. Pull the 6 out, winter time, dropping the top. Give it to they pussy ass, turn this shit up a notch. Gucci flip flops, make a kick rocks. This a big clock, check the wrist watch. Gucci flip flops, fuck it, hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock.
I got big guap, pussy young, real rich. 6 cars, 2 houses, and I'm still rich. Think it's sweet, 1 call, hit the kill switch. We'll be cool, I ain't worried about your little bitch, nigga. That little chain that you rockin', that's so little to me. Talking shit but want a verse, that's a riddle to me. Cut for that bitch if she got a virginity, cause then she gon' really be in me. 250 shots on my right for the enemies. Put a few holes in his kidney.
Gucci flip flops, fuck it, hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock. Pull the 6 out, winter time, dropping the top. Give it to they pussy ass, turn this shit up a notch. Gucci flip flops, make a kick rocks. This a big clock, check the wrist watch. Gucci flip flops, fuck it, hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock.
Now, if you're Gucci, are you happy that song is made? Like, does Gucci have a say? Like, don't put our name in a song.
No, I
like,
think
can they do that?
I think they can say whatever they want when it comes to Gucci.
Yeah, they can.
But they just can't you can't print their print, you know? Like that's all it is.
So how much?
I don't know. Then again,
for those of our listeners that listen to rock and metal, that is the Catch Me Outside girl, Bad Baby, by the way.
Yeah.
So
it is.
Oh, is that?
That's her.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Is she hot now?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. Let me look her up.
I mean, not to me, but to the public. Yeah, everybody loves her.
Yeah,
She made like $1 million on OnlyFans the first day.
Yeah, that's because she got a breast enlargement. She got a boob job. She acts a certain way. She acts ratchet. So yeah, of course she's gonna make $1 million.
She's not hot. I wouldn't say. Oh, god damn. She kind of looks like she's probably like, fuck you, Dr. Phil.
Well, the thing,
this is like Dr. Phil, Cash Me Outside. She's not.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not
That
horrible
helped her.
looking.
That helped her.
Yeah. She's back to normal now, apparently. So
No,
Really?
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
save,
she's
we're gonna
back
put
to
the
normal
image up
now.
of her
Oh,
real
wow.
quick.
she's back to normal now, and she's actually regrets all this Catch Me Outside Bad Baby.
No, she does. She
Wow.
wrote a song about Gucci flip flops.
That
You
was
know why?
7
Because
years ago.
she got her and Woe Vicky have culture appropriations. We'll put it that way.
How do I add video? How do I add
just
I'm gonna
add it.
overlay?
Just Yeah, just add it to the overlay.
It-
Or add it to background, or whatever the
it's
case.
not gonna work.
Add it to overlay.
I tried it. It didn't save. It didn't save as a JPEG.
Not gonna work.
I closed out the page. But I mean, does she still do rap music?
Probably
Yes.
not. Oh, never mind.
It's not good.
You guys are like,
That wasn't good.
That's because Jordan's not following her. He followed her. He liked this.
Sam,
song.
you follow
I
her
kn-
career?
I know that song because a buddy of mine sent it to me. Honestly, he's like, "Why does it slap?"
The beat slaps. The beat slaps. 100%.
That's it. That's it.
It sounds weird when Sam says slap. Like the
It
beat
does.
slaps.
I like when she says they can kick
Let's say-
rocks. I like-
Sam
that's-
should
that's
say that's a really good beat. He shouldn't say the beat slaps. It doesn't
the
fit.
beat
him.
slaps, gentlemen.
That's a really good beat, guys. I
That's a
really
beat
enjoyed that
slapper.
one.
Well, why do I got to be proper and the rest of you guys can be
Because
ratchet?
if Jordan say the beat slaps.
That beat slaps.
See, it sounds great. If I say it, even if I say it doesn't sound great, but it's like
You have to be proper and stuff because you were a Marine.
dude, that beat fucking slaps. Now, Sam,
I'm
you
gutter
said-
trash. I'm gutter trash. Okay. And you're like proper from the Marines and stuff. And
Right,
Sebastian's
right.
Puerto Rican. So I mean,
so it works. I'm brown. All right now, Sam, you
he's
say the
brown trash. Like I'm white
I
trash.
will
He's
say
brown trash.
that beat.
Can I say that? Hang on, my
very
bad.
Good, sir.
I don't think I'm allowed to say that. I'm getting canceled. Wait, cut this. Cut it out. Cut it, guys.
But you guys want to talk about trash and about trashy people? Did you guys hear about the Frontier Airline workers that denied the guy
Trashy.
getting on a plane?
Fuck that shit.
This is
Play that
trash.
clip.
I paid for a ticket.
And you
Yeah,
paid
I paid for a
$25
ticket.
for agent assist fee, and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just
And
said
you
that
thought you
I.
was gonna get on your flight.
Yeah, I
And you
just
thought
said
you
that
was gonna
I
get on your
would
flight.
pay the
And you thought you was gonna get
$25.
on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
Because it's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly
You were
on
about to
Frontier
let me
Airlines
check
again.
in. You were about to let me check in,
Oh,
and you decided that you ain't gonna let me
make
check in.
you Make me check you in. Make
You
me check
literally
in.
work for a
Make
company
me
that I
check you
bought
in.
a
Make
plane
me check
ticket
you
for.
in.
I'm here 30 minutes before the
Can you
flight.
please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space.
You're in
This
my
is
face.
not your
I work
personal
here.
space.
This is my stationary.
This is not
I'm at
your
Frontier.
personal space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't gotta worry about it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't have to
We ain't
worry
getting on
about
flight.
it. You're literally not
We
doing
ain't
your
gotta get on
job
no flight.
for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I told you stop.
I sneezed 3 times during that because I'm allergic to people that act like that.
Exactly. Now the speeding up to what happens, those two have been let go from the company because of their actions and the way they acted. Now, the backstory to this guy shows up 30 minutes before his flight. He there's a kiosk, but which is, you can check in on your phone and have a QRC code and all that kind of stuff. But instead, he goes up to the counter. The counter policy is that for them checking you in, giving you hard tickets, it's a $25 extra fee. Much like everything, they've been adding fees to.
Yeah.
So
Everything.
he argues about it. I'm not going to pay this, and then eventually says, "All right, fine, I'll freaking pay it." But that's when it kind of goes off, because when he says he's not going to pay for it, that's when they're like, "I guess we're not checking you in then." So now they've been let go because of the way they acted. It wasn't a good look.
Here's the thing: they could have acted that girl. It really was just the one girl acting like that. The other one was just kind of there.
Yeah.
Like not really egging her on, but having her back.
Right.
Yeah, instigating it with the cameras. But when people act like that, you can't have a adult conversation.
Right,
No.
exactly.
And it's unfortunate. A lot of adults act like that. It's just it's the ignorance. It's the oh my God. I mean, I've been in arguments with people in the past that
I was
just
gonna say, Sebastian, don't throw stones in glass houses, sir. 'Cause otherwise you act like
Everyone
this.
pull out their phone real quick.
I stopped myself. But I have been arguments like that where I'm like, can you just shut the fuck up and actually listen to what I'm saying? But at that point, that person on the other end, they just don't even care. And
No.
you're not breaking any. You're fucked. It's like you can't make sense to people who act like that.
No, you've lost immediately, or like even if they've lost you, and they're not going to listen to you regardless.
When someone
of what you
acts
say.
like that, I feel like they lost already. Like if someone's acting like that, it's because they're defensive and they've lost this argument, so they're going to keep on going because they're in the wrong, and when you're in the wrong, but you're still defending.
I feel like I'd put my hands on somebody in that situation.
I would too.
Like,
But that's
me
what
that
they
way?
want. But I think that's kind of what they wanted. They wanted him to get irate and then put his hands on them, and then they could.
Yes. Well, because then they're in the right now all of a sudden.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
of course.
Now they're not
But
getting fired from
Sebastian,
Frontier.
I remember a Nashville hotel where you got like irate with the guy because of a key issue. I think it was something about a key issue.
No. Okay, here's what. No.
But you were acting like.
No, I didn't. No, I know. Here's what happened. I wanted an extra key. I lost my key to the room.
Always.
So I went to the front desk guy and I asked for an extra key.
But my name's on this.
The dude gives me the key without checking my ID, without confirming. I could have been anybody. Hey, I need a key to room 218. Okay, here you go. That was my problem. So I told him, I was like, you didn't check my ID or nothing. Like, you just gave me a key. That dude, yeah, fuck that dude. That pissed me off. I'm happy I got the key.
You got what you wanted and got mad about it?
Yeah.
You are a dickhead.
No,
That's not
fuck
right.
that guy. Fuck that guy, dude. Like, look, I could have been, there was a bunch of crackheads around this hotel. It could have been a crackhead saying, I need a room, a key. Fuck you, man.
There was literally
At
crackheads
least
right
you don't
next
look
door.
like a crackhead. That
Well,
means you
I
don't look like one.
But some of those crackheads didn't look like crackheads.
Did they
All
look
right,
like
but-
you?
I hung out with them. They offered me crack.
They were literally next. They were literally next door, and he hung out with them all night.
There was one crackhead on this side and prostitutes on this side.
Yeah,
And the prostitutes were going back and forth to the crackheads, and me and Sam were in the middle. I couldn't sleep, so I was like, I'll fucking hang out with these people. Plus,
I went to the room. I slept. I didn't.
That
go
guy
out.
already knew you. That's why he gave it to you. He'd
No,
seen
the
you
guy.
already.
No, the guy didn't know. This is before that. This is before
He
that.
didn't know you at all.
So then these guys are sitting there fucking in. No, he didn't know me at all. They're in the hotel room smoking crack, like a crack pipe. And there's like these girls in there and some other people, and they're passing around the crack pipe, and they go to me. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't want any of that. You know, I'm drinking. No, they kicked me out of the hotel room because they thought I was a cop. They thought I was a cop, so they kicked me out of the hotel room. I was like, just because I don't want to do crack, don't mean I don't want to kick it.
That's why you got mad at the guy up front, because of the crack thing. That's what it was.
This
You
was
held out.
before the crack thing. The crack thing happened afterwards.
After you blew up on the guy?
Yes. After I blew up, then I hung out with the crackheads after that.
All right, but Sebastian had a memorable night all that night because he ended up.
I had a fun night.
Yeah, he did. We went to a bar. He offended a woman, a guy's woman, and then they became best of friends. Literally right after he's like, he says what he says.
I played Jenga.
Jumbo
Jenga with them, and they wind up liking me. I don't know, dude. I make the and that guy his name was Freddie, I think, because he wound up calling me. We actually text back and forth a couple times, dude. I meet the most random people, and they weren't the crackheads though. The crackheads, dude. This one girl was super skinny, and she was just like fucking all cracked out and shit. She's like, "Get out of my hotel." I was like, "I don't want to." And this guy's like, "You're a cop."
Because you wouldn't hit the crack.
I would know, and then this fucking big old fucking black dude comes up, like he's gonna whoop my ass. I'm like, I went to the room and fell asleep about that time.
Yeah, exactly.
Time to go. Look, I don't want to hit the crack, but that don't mean I don't want to kick it. That's all I'm trying to say.
I get it.
But if you don't smoke crack with crackheads,
it's like Denzel, bro, in Training Day. If you don't smoke this, we have a problem.
Yeah, exactly. I did not partake. I was just like, but there was another guy there that was just drinking straight vodka, and you know who's not on crack because they're drinking.
Yeah.
I
don't know, man. I've met a lot of crackheads and they be drinking.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. You're fine.
A lot of crackheads be drinking.
Well, these guys weren't, and this other guy that was there, he wasn't doing the crack, but he's like friends with all these people.
Yeah, they knew him.
So he was cool, and I was like just the rando.
You're not missing much, man. Crack is not.
No, I didn't think I was. I did not
crack
think I was
isn't
missing
great.
much at all.
It's not.
And then this one guy asked me, he goes for $20. You can do whatever you want with this girl over here, is what he said. I'm like, that's the girl that just fucking yelled at me and kicked me out of her hotel room. So I don't.
You would have gave her some money. You could have stayed.
I think the dude just wanted $20.
I
don't even think he was a pimp. Anyways,
and you would have went to touch her, and they'd have got you for like rape or something.
I went back in the room. I went back in the hotel room. Sam was sleeping. I was like, I went in the room, and I remember thinking, this is the best decision right now. Yeah. I remember thinking I'm making smart choices at this moment in my life.
I still can't believe you got mad at a man for doing what you wanted him to.
Because he didn't. No, fuck that, dude. No, he didn't ask for my ID.
He just wanted you to go, bro.
No, because he thought I was a crackhead. He's just giving people fucking do that as high crime
You got to
in that
think.
area.
You got to think they're gonna get it. Like he gave you the card because if it's not your card in your room, he's gonna get a phone call immediately. You know, somebody's gonna be like, "Who is this in my room?" You know,
I know, not if you're not there. I mean, I could have got anybody's room key that day.
Anybody's.
Although I think me and Sam are the only ones there that had anything worth of any kind of value. So
That's a new loud spot.
Every other hotel room was just crack pipes.
No, that's how we get famous, guys. Right there. That's it. Right there. We start doing man on the street, but it's one of us with a camera go and filming dudes, and we go into where we have a camera on us. We go into a hotel room, and be like, "I lost my key. I need 288," and see if they do it. That's our new content.
I thought we were gonna go with like the Nashville the same weekend.
I mean, we're gonna smoke crack too, guys. We're gonna do that.
No, we're not smoking.
I should have filmed the crackheads. That would have been great content.
Yeah, I think if we tried that before, and do you remember what happened downtown Nashville? Yeah, the homeless guy.
Yeah, I gave him like $100. I was drunk, and I gave him $100.
I'm going to a hotel and asking for a room key. I'm be like, "Hey, I lost my key. Can I get this?" And see if they give it to me. And then I'm just gonna go in somebody's room and scare the shit out of them.
But if we want to make some money, there's a different way we can make some money. A company called Cuddled has decided to give someone for 8 weeks long. They could sleep out on their sofas and their furniture and stuff, and tell them.
Okay, Sam, that was a decent segue.
Yeah, well, you fucked this whole thing up like you always do. Jesus fucking Christ. You could have let it just run. You could have let it run, but no, you didn't.
That was like not a good segue. You tried.
That was a great segue. That was a great segue. You just thought it was bad because you're a person of bad choices.
Okay, it was all right. Okay, now Coddle is paying $10,000 for 8 weeks to sleep on their sofa sleepers or bed sleepers or whatever. The thing is, you have to have Wi-Fi on your phone. You have to wear sweatpants, and you have to be able to snack and take naps.
Right.
Okay.
And there you go. I got two recommendations for you. One's named Sebastian. One's named Jordan.
I would go with a fucking boner. So the sweatpants would not be like, what if you're just sleep? Like, do you think they fire you? Do they fire you if they force you to take a nap?
Right.
And then you have to wear sweatpants and you get fucking a big boner when you wake up.
You got to lay in bed until it goes away.
You can't help. No, but what if you're just sleeping and your fucking dick's just like a tenting up to it? Like, do you get fired for that? Like, okay, because this is like a one job.
Right.
Like there's one job. Like you get fired, nobody else is doing it again. It's 8 weeks, $10,000.
Yeah.
You wake up with a fucking boner. What if your dick accidentally pokes out of your sweatpants, but you don't know because you're taking a nap? You don't know.
Never had that problem.
I've never had that problem either.
What kind of dick you rocking over here, bro? Accidentally falls out your pants. The fuck?
Well, sometimes my dick
again, watch Tom Segura's Bad Thoughts. You'll see a lot of dick. Last episode.
So your dick's never accidentally poked through your pants?
No, we're white. We're not that big.
Okay,
brother.
Well, hopefully they hire a white dude and not a fucking Puerto Rican. Okay.
Yeah.
No, First of all, Puerto Ricans ain't got that big of penises.
I mean,
knock it off.
Have you ever had to like sit up in a public bathroom because your dick almost touches the water in a toilet?
That's a goddamn lie.
That's not a lie. That fucking dude. Sometimes when I pee, my dick's touching the toilet bowl.
That's a lie.
I mean,
that's
a lie.
That's a high water.
Good,
that's
good for you,
volume.
brother. Good for you.
Yeah,
Only way
I have to like kind of bend down and like move my dick back so it doesn't touch the toilet bowl because I don't want toilet shit.
Only reason only way mine's touching the water is if it's overflowing, my boy. There's no.
Oh, no.
Now I will say my balls hang pretty low, so
there you
just
go.
Might touch.
Yeah, we're talking balls here.
Like if you just have sex, and then you gotta go take a shit.
Right.
Like your dick doesn't almost touch the toilet water ever.
I have low toilet bowl water, so.
Brother, are you trying to take a shit with a heart on?
Well, after you fuck, your dick's still kind of hard.
No, it's kind of.
Dude, whenever mine's hard and I gotta sit down on the toilet, I gotta like do a push up, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
I have to
gotta
break
point
it
it
and
down.
put it down. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to hold it
I
down.
am not speaking to the right audience. I need.
All right, well,
You're dicking way harder than me and Sam here, buddy. Apparently,
I need some minorities. I need some minorities in here.
yeah, apparently.
Exactly. All right, well, let's go to Sebastian's choice. This is SSX with the song "Bananas" right here on the Loud Spot.
Next door neighbors banging on the wall, telling us we're being too loud. So we turn the speakers up, put some liquor in our cup, roll a blunt, getting drunk, blowing clouds. If it's up, then it's stuck, and we start going up, fucked up, and we never coming down. I ain't trying to be rude, but this is all that we do. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck out, cause I'm about to break an empty bottle in your face. This the type of night where everybody gets a raise. Keep the party going, can you keep up with the pace? Call me Casanova, cause the ladies always chase me. Y'all already know that we be bringing it back. Y'all already know that we be bringing it back. Y'all already know that we be bringing it back. From the left to the right, from the front to the back. Y'all already know that we be bringing it back. Y'all already know that we be bringing it back. Bring it back to the days when we were young and all we wanted was to have fun. So everybody throw a bad boy. So everybody throw a bad boy. But I still can't sleep and it's 3:30. So sweet, sugar, honey, iced tea. Hot-blooded and I'm still running. Got a cold sweat dripping down my cheek. I've been drinking for minutes and I ain't talking about sipping. I came in here with a fish, so when I leave I'll be tripping. It's just the way that it is, it's just the way it was written. The bottle got me on the wobble, but I'm about to make a difference, cause y'all already know that we be bringing it back. Y'all already know that we be bringing it back. Y'all already know that we be bringing it back. From the left to the right, from the front to the back. Y'all already know that we be bringing it back. Y'all already know that we be bringing it back. Bring it back to the days when we were young and all we wanted was to have fun. So everybody throw a bad boy. So everybody throw a bad boy. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. Let's bring it back to the days when we were young and all we wanted was to have fun. So everybody throw a bad boy. So everybody throw a bad boy.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Will and Hunter from the band SSX. Super cool dudes. You know what? What I like about them is when I saw them live, they put on a great fucking concert. Like they, similar to Redefined, actually, have a great
A lot of energy.
high energy, good stage presence. It's not weird. It's not kissing ass. It's fucking good, Sam. It's good. Look, okay, I never had heard of SSX before they came to Oklahoma City. They came with Left on Red. Okay. Yeah, I remembered. See, I remembered. They came with Left on Red. And when I heard them play, without even knowing the music, I was like all into it just because of Will's high energy, and Hunter was there just playing his I think guitar, bass or guitar, one of them things. What?
Yeah,
it's
one
the
of those
guitar.
things.
I think
Little Drew
it's
is all
guitar.
our.
But
He's all our energy.
When I saw Redefined play with this man over here,
Yes.
Jordan, did that point the right way? Is that pointing the right way?
Not for me. It isn't. Maybe for you.
not. Okay, well,
it's not for me. I'm over here.
You're
Wait,
over
you're over there. You're
I'm
there.
over there.
Sam's here.
Yeah, Sam's always down. Sam's always the bottom.
He's
Sam's always the
You're disgusting.
The bottom. He's a power bottom though.
He's a power bottom. Yeah,
he does control a lot of the show.
He generates a lot of power down there.
Yeah, he does. But like if I never would have heard of Redefined, your band, Jordan, and now we're seeing you guys play live. You also have super high energy, great stage presence. I hate seeing a band that sounds good, but they don't do shit on stage.
Stand there.
Just and I also hate when I'm not going to say the name of the band, but I seen a band play recently. Sam was there, where only one guy in the band had super high energy. Yeah, I mean, this dude was jumping all around. The rest of the band wasn't doing a goddamn thing. Sam,
we'll call him out. We'll call him out. Hang your hate. We'll call you out. Yeah.
Oh, well, no. The singer has so much energy. He's like he's like a what do you call those things that hang out in the trees, the fucking squirrels or whatever. That he's just all
spider
over.
Monkey.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was gonna go monkey, and I was like,
spider monkey.
He's jumping on amps, jumping on the fucking this, jumping on that, jumping down, just.
But
doing
the band doesn't move.
The rest of the band's just like.
Are they playing really hard stuff?
Yeah, they're kind of they're kind of like a Bayside ish.
Yeah.
Kind of like an emo.
They're just a punk, rock, metal, all mixed, much like SSX is.
You gotta have some movement in there, man. I think people are surprised when they see me in day-to-day life, and then they see me out on a show, because I work with two people that had never seen me at a show, and then they got up there and they were like, "You're a fucking rock star," and I was like, I mimic what other people, what I like, what I saw.
Yeah, but you got Dustin back there moving around on his drum kit. You got Little Drew moving. I can't
Big Drew dances dance off. Yeah.
Redefine the whole band is on stage, and not only are they moving around,
which guys you'll be able to see.
They're moving around in rhythm, like in Sam. Stop. They're moving around. they're moving around like together, like it's not awkward, like they're moving the same, just like SSX. Okay, go ahead, Sam, go ahead.
All right, I was just gonna let everyone know, in September you can see Redefined at our Mid-American Music Conference, September 20th. So
unless we cancel it,
unless we cancel it,
that's my broke ass can't afford it.
Exactly.
Possibility.
Still waiting on him. We're waiting on a check.
Waiting on a check. Hopefully, I'm not going to go into the whole spiel about neighborhood development again.
Exactly.
Yes.
But let's talk a little bit about P. Diddy. Yeah, let's talk about P. Diddy.
What about P. Diddy?
The diddler.
What
Trump, about him?
So Suge Knight thinks that P. Diddy might get pardoned by Donald Trump. I don't think there's a way. Now, Donald Trump did pardon the guy who founded Godfather Records, who's the parent company of Death Row, Michael Harris, which is why but that was for drug charges, I think.
Yeah.
And so it's different than sex trafficking.
Different.
I think P. Diddy's in so trouble. Suge Knight, he's also behind bars. So he's not getting the day-to-day, but he called P. Diddy no dummy, and P. Diddy and him hate each other.
Yeah, they do.
There's a whole story about
it is true. P. Diddy's not an idiot. I mean, he got where he is for a reason. Like, he's not stupid, but
he is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you say he's not stupid, but
no, he's not stupid. He got complacent. He got complacent. He thought he was above the law.
He thought he couldn't be touched. Yeah. He thought he was untouchable.
Yep. And I bet a lot of people that are high up weren't touching him either. For some reason, something happened where it was like, fuck. All right, we got to get you. Like I don't think they wanted to get him. That's why it was such a big deal. I think that
Epstein,
he was getting away with it because judges and all these other people were going to his fucking parties and doing weird shit. And a bunch of famous and big time people, not even celebrities, are going to wind up going down with him, which is why he thought he was untouchable. Like, if you have the fucking judge, getting his dick sucked by some fucking girl at your party, or look at that.
Yeah.
He likes that. You got some judge.
He did this and then gave him a thumbs up.
He got judge getting his dick sucked up some party.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah.
That's
my computer loves this.
Like, you don't think you're going to prison? You're like, fuck that. The law's behind me now.
Do y'all think that they're bringing P. Diddy down because he's black and Epstein was white, so they're trying to get the attention off Epstein? They made a black Epstein.
I don't think so. I think the Epstein thing led into this because people are getting sick and tired of human trafficking, underage sex trafficking.
If they got the book with the names of Epstein Island people, they need to just start persecuting, man.
P. Diddy's probably. He may have been part of that. Yeah. God damn it! There goes again.
Your computer loves this.
Leave your thumb down. Leave your thumb down. Just feel like this.
I'm just moving my hands. I think that could be the case. I think that with a lot of these celebrities, society, because of social media and stuff, as bad as social media can be, I feel that social media is putting pressure on a lot of these rich people that have been getting away with this shit for years and years and years.
Oh, since the dawn of time.
Look at the pedophiles getting slapped on Facebook.
A lot of these celebrities, like I'm gonna laugh. Okay, I'm trying not to, but a lot of these male celebrities get butt fucked because that's how they get famous. I mean, look at Drake and Josh dude, that Drake dude got molested. But it's happened. Nickelodeon has
Usher,
done it.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, Usher was sucking dick, dude. Bieber sucking dick.
Since the create,
dude, but hold on. But if you become famous because of it, like, do you just say fuck it? You know what I'm saying? Like, go with it. Not if you're 12, not if you're 12 years old, but if you're like a 25-year-old man, you can make the smart decision to do it or not do it.
Well, this has been since the creation of this country. You guys heard about Benjamin Franklin and his crazy parties, his crazy orgy parties, and
I have not heard about that.
Yeah, he used to have some crazy ass shit. So back in those days.
Look at the fucking Pope. Look at the Pope.
Look at Ben Franklin.
Not
Do you think
Pope.
he would actually have pussy thrown at him? No, never.
Yes,
bro. Over to electricity, of course.
Okay, of course.
Hold on.
He was a celebrity. That's what I'm saying. He was a celebrity.
I just said he was the president. He was not the president.
He was never a president. He is on $100 bill. But he's not the president. All right, let's take a look at our last song that we have. My choice, Attack Attack, featuring Will Ramos. The song's called Dance, right here on the Loud Spot.
I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 'cause I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance. Unstoppable objects, one in the same, call it a complex. Make it really wanna dance, motherfucker, take a chance, make a pass and a pan, motherfucker. I hope you're ready for the shuffle. If you really wanna dance, 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 let me see your fucking hands, 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 hands. If you wanna throw down, we can do it right now. Fuck around and find out. If you really wanna dance, 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 let me see your fucking hands, 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 hands. If you wanna throw down, we can do it right now. Fuck around and find out. If you really wanna. If you really wanna dance, 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 let me see your fucking hands, 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 hands. If you wanna throw down, we can do it right now. Fuck around and find out. If you really wanna dance, 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 let me see your fucking hands, 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 hands. If you wanna throw down, we can do it right now. Fuck around and find out. If you really wanna. If you really wanna dance, 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 let me see your fucking hands, 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 hands. If you wanna throw down, we can do it right now. Fuck around and find out. If you really wanna dance, 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 let me see your fucking hands, 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 hands. If you wanna throw down, we can do it right now. Fuck around and find out. If you really wanna.
Let's fucking
There they are. Are they real pit vipers?
Dude, they look real to me.
They're not.
Well, they say pit vipers if they're real.
Yeah, they would say it right in the middle.
No, they say yeet. They say yeet on them.
Oh, those are Jey Uso glasses.
Yeah,
Main event Jey Uso, yeet.
Real quick before we move on. Like, share, subscribe, share us with a friend, comment, all that shit. We need it. We need all that.
You know, I think that I'm not going to remove the music videos from this episode. I think I'm going to keep them on this one.
Just do.
I am going to do. You know, I like the music choices besides Jordan's. I like the rest of them.
Yeah.
besides Jordan.
I knew it. I knew when I sent that one. I was like, guys, this song's bad, but like it was like Thursday.
It's actually really catchy.
It's just the beat.
I do like it. I was giving you a hard time, and it came off not as funny as I thought it was going to be. But
there's only two parts that I like.
That's okay.
There's only two parts in that song I like.
I like the part where she says, "Catch me outside." Dude,
it rocks. You
know, she's not bad looking. She's kind of hood looking though.
Yeah, she's a little ratchet for me. Yeah, way too ratchet.
I just think, you know, I bet she's like, fuck you, Dr. Phil.
Brother, I was raised in the trailer park. That was my look.
I don't know. I think if it wasn't for Dr. Phil, she would not be famous.
No, 100%. No.
100%.
Oh
no.
No.
The whole reason that song goes off is because Little Yachty, he made the beat, wrote the words. Like it's all Little Yachty.
I think what happened was she was like a cute teenager, kind of ghetto. And then she becomes an adult and gets fake tits, and boom, it's like that. They do
Dudes
that with
loved it.
Dude, they do this with these young kids. That's kind of fucked up on society. You know what I'm saying?
They do this. It's the kids that make this decision. You might have someone that's in their court that says, "Hey, you should get some fake boobs."
The P Diddy's, of the world that they're
rubbing your shoulders. Hey,
you want to be
look
famous?
real good.
I wish someone rubbed my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be famous on your podcast. I'm like,
well, I heard you, but I have these morals. I have these morals, Sebastian. I just can't put you through. I know you are.
Dude, they're like
no, there
$20 million a year for the rest of your life, but you got to suck this winter. Like, I'm not gonna say no.
Easy.
We've talked about it. I'm
not gonna be like depressed for the rest of my life about it either. But if I was like 12 years old and it happened, but I'm 42, so
I'll buy new friends.
I'm buying a yacht.
Yeah,
and new friends, and I will just forget about it. You know,
the penis led to happiness. You know,
not a big deal. But it feels like, but you know, my look, it'd be like you got probably like some big fat girl or something like that.
Yeah,
that'd be way worse to me.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Yeah, any fat girls that want to sleep with Sebastian,
no, they got to give me $20 million. They got to give me 20. They got to give me $20 million. $20 million. And I don't think anyone's gonna be mad.
Sebastian's so shallow that anything over 140 he's not sleeping with. Yeah,
he ain't doing it.
Which reminds me, have you guys listened to that the guy that called in to 911 and he couldn't spell his street?
How does that remind? Hold on, how does that remind you of that?
You can play along, you son of a bitch. Play along.
See with fat girls.
Sebastian has ruined every segue. I've disagreed with Sam. Yeah. He's cutting Sam
off. Which, by the way, I got a phone call asking about my Chris Jericho Fozzy, and I said, "Here's the thing: my host decided to ruin the whole fucking bit and cut everything out. I have nothing for that." Yeah, you cut all you left in was me showing the show. That was it. Not talking about the show, nothing. Because you're a son of a bitch.
This is the show. Hey guys, it's Fozzy. All right, hey, y'all hear about this guy farting in Doritos?
You know farting in Doritos reminds you of? Reminds this guy calling 911 on his wife.
Let's take a look.
911 call, raise some eyebrows.
911, what's your emergency? Yeah, my wife got attacked by a warthog real bad, and I need someone to come up with an ambulance and pick her up. Okay, sir. Can you give me your address? Yeah, we're at 1825 Eucalyptus Drive. Okay, could you spell that for me, sir? I'm going to drag her on over to Oak Street, and you can pick her up there.
All right.
I don't know what to say. First of all, fuck you both.
Sebastian got me messed up, bro.
You both are messed up. You both are messed up.
He's
Oh,
gonna
my face hurts.
He's gonna drag her to Oak Street. Like, dude, like I said last night when this was not recorded, but imagine some dude fucking dragging some bloodied ass fucking girl.
Yeah.
Right. Down the middle, like you think he killed her, but
Yeah.
no, he's taking her to get rescued.
They're calling the cops too, and they're like, "There's a guy dragging this body over Eucalyptus Road," and they're like, "Spell that for me." Like, oh, it looks like he's taking her over to Oak.
Dude, what if he's dragging her to Oak Street and the fucking warthog comes back and starts attacking her again?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
That is so fucked up, dude. My god. Why is there a wild? He said warthog, right?
Yeah, he said warthog, and I think what he meant is like wild pig, like a razorback.
Yeah,
anything like that.
Where do they live?
Africa. That's why.
No,
warthogs only live in Africa.
No, they
Razorbacks
don't.
live in the
No,
United
no,
States.
that's not. No, they live in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they're razorbacks, though. We call them razorbacks. We don't call them warthogs.
I have no clue.
He did, but he's a redneck.
I'd freak out.
Yeah, exactly.
That
I'd
dude
call
don't
it a
live in
warthog.
Africa. That dude don't live in Africa.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He lives in America somewhere off Eucalyptus Road. He said, not how to spell. All right, let's Jordan spell eucalyptus.
EUCALYPTUS. That's probably
right?
wrong.
Is
That's
that
probably
right?
wrong. I have to write it down. I have to write it down.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up.
Yeah, all right, so spell it again. And Jordan's
EUCA. Oh wait, I looked it up. LYPTUS.
Oh, you looked it up?
I was close. I was typing it as I went, and it popped up. EUCA. Yeah, okay. I
agree. I'm with that guy. I couldn't have spelled that either. But
I'm gonna go back and watch this. Now that we've done that, I'm gonna go back and watch it and see if I spelled it right the first time.
I think you actually did. I think you actually.
I think I was close.
I think you're smarter than me.
If not, we're gonna.
I'm good at
you.
spelling. Let me just let me preface that. I'm good at spelling. I've always been. My brother was like in 5th grade. I was in 2nd, and like they were like fire truck, and my mom was like, "Boom, cover my mouth," because I'd be like FIRE. You know, I just.
See, I'm good at math. I'm good at math. I suck at spelling.
Nope.
Well, with Jordan, we're just gonna automatically just.
There you go.
That's all he gets.
I'm terrible at math, Sebastian. I'm so bad at numbers.
Math, I'm good.
Well, I'm poor.
I'm good, but I suck at spelling, though, man.
That's why you got money, because you're good at math.
You know what I hate?
My brother got money. You know, he's good at math.
I hate when I spell the word "your," but it's like "you are," and I forget the apostrophe "re." I correct myself every time.
Yeah, you better correct that.
I know.
You'll get roasted on the internet.
But I hate when other people put there, and there, and they spell them wrong.
Oh,
I'm like, come on, man.
Blue, and blue, 2 and 2.
I've done it, and I get mad at myself. I'm like, there.
You're like you too, and it's TO. I hate that.
Instead of TOO.
Yep.
Because 2 means also.
Yes.
When you have 2 O's.
TOO. Yes.
You too. Okay, let's play. Let's.
You know what I'm tired about? I'm tired about Karens. We have
does that remind you about Karens?
Exactly.
You see my purse?
Yeah.
That means I'm first.
Oh, congrats on being first at Chili's.
I don't appreciate your sarcasm.
What are you doing?
I can't control where the city fucking puts it. It's trash. Oh, how about that?
This man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua.
It's not a Doberman. What are you doing?
He just bit me.
No, he didn't.
Bit me. Help! Police! Someone call the police! Help!
Go away. I don't know what you're saying. What are you doing? My car's not even on.
I'm taking the package.
No, you're not taking my package. That's my stuff.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Ow! Oh my God! You killed me.
I don't know. That's top 5 Karens, but dude, I swear that first one does seem rigged. Like it's fake.
I
think a couple of them might have been.
I think the first one's rigged. I think
the last one.
Girl in the last one.
The girl that fell, moved the trash can. That was real.
That was real.
I'm pretty sure that was real. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those in my trailer days.
That was actually Jordan's video right there.
Yeah,
That's his name.
Is that Jordan's neighbor?
That was my mom.
Hey, you know what, guys? Thank you for redoing this podcast with us. I think this was actually better than last night. Although we do miss Jesse, Juggalo 69, whatever it is.
Yes, we didn't get to talk to Jesse tonight.
He's not here, but that's okay. We'll see him next week. Hopefully he comes on. All right, guys, that's all the time we got on this week's episode. We're going to load everything on YouTube. That's all the time we got. Peace out. Rock on. Much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the loud spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.